Welcome. Today we're playing Faust Alptraum. Let's get started.
Setting 1012.
Again you show yourselves, your wavering forms revealed as you once were to clouded vision. Shall I attempt to hold you fast once more? Hearts willing still to suffer that illusion. Of lovely's hours they slipped from one me and lost. They can no longer hear this last song. I bring my verse to the unknown throng. My heart's made anxious even by their clapping. I shudder. A shudder takes me, tear on tear, entire. The film's heart feels weakened and remote. What I possess seems far away from me, and what is gone becomes reality. Goethe, Faust. Today is Henry Finn's funeral. Despite how the sign reads, even she wasn't sure if that was his real name. So let's put it this way. Today's Daddy's funeral. There are more people than I thought. Aunt revealed traces of announced beneath her vial. So sleepy, the girl thought. Why must we get up to face such a dreary day? Chatter permitted the sea of black suits, of which she only recognized a few. A few in the crowd wept with sorrow. How nice it was there were still those who lament his passing. God, the art is good. It's about time to go, Aunt asked with a smile. Why does Aunt smile when she clearly never means it? The girl yawned and looked at the tombs, almost wishing she could swap places with the person resting inside. The coffin closed with a firm click as if the patch of clouds in the sky had run headlong into the wall. I really like the font in this game. Is it this one? No. No matter how tidily the lush blue tiles were stacked, one could still detect the passing of time. What's wrong? Aunt turned around mystified. The girl didn't want to go in. Aunt smiled wearily as if she read the girl's mind. You only have to go in and see what's in there. Don't worry, it belongs to you now. No. Why do you think that would bother me? This isn't what you guys said at home. However, the girl kept all those thoughts to herself. Never mind, just wait outside. Aunt waved as she turned just submissively. The doorknob turned smoothly. So slow. Going in wasn't better than staying out there, but she just wanted to go home as soon as possible. Any home would do. Sorry. Aunt Matheri! The very air seemed to freeze. A horizontal layout could just barely be made out through the haze clouding the unit lights in a chamber. In the silence, it was as if the dust would be startled up by the slightest step. But the odd thing was, there was no dust at all. ... Weird. Both doors were locked. Why? The electricity must be on. Where is the light? A light. Sorry for headphones users. Ah, just a cat. What a frightening. Feline's eyes laced with sharp look on the gloom where coal black fur melted into the shadows. The art is beautiful. It flicked away in the next second. ... Ah, it disappeared? Where had it come from? Where had it gone? The cat had vanished from the corners of her eyes. Weird, huh? Dot dot dot. The empty patch extends further into the darkness. No, Aunt cannot have passed by here. But... oh, now I'm controlling her. Click, click. This game is really nice and submersive. I like how in the background it's just like a child's art. It's like hand-drawn onto the walls. I really like that feel. There was nothing. Empty spaces all around her, but nothing revealed itself. The dead ear thumped violently in her ears. There's no way Aunt could be here. Hmm? A screeching noise came from the door behind her. What in the world? Darkness oozed in. What'd you see? Oh snap. Ooh, that's disturbing. It was the beginning of the nightmare. Little nightmares. A patch of purple was early bright in the absence of light, as if it had been sugar-coated with icing. Hello? Ooh, she's pretty. An ear-piercingly sweet voice sounded as a patch of purple prodded out in the inky depths. Smooth locks, bleached of color, as if waiting for the painter's palette that would drip down any second now, peered out. The ashen-faced owner turned to greet her. Hi. Yes? Oh, excellent! You understand me! The purplish white figure pulled itself up as it ascending a long flight of stairs. Ooh, I want those shoes though. What time is it? Is it spring? Long sleeves flapped across her vision, but the way the figure moved didn't seem entirely human. Who are you? I remember the door being locked. If there's nothing else, can you shut the door on your way out? It started moving away with a flusterous sleeves, accompanied by a clopping sound of horse hooves. It seemed bored, but this made her feel a bit uneasy. She yelled definitely, I don't want to leave! This is her father's old house, so she should be the inheritant to it. The adult said so that before. No matter how unwilling her expressions had been, they'd indeed said that before. Therefore, she was not going to let herself be swept out the door, no matter what. The figure stilled and turned back, despite being far away. Oh? She regretted her words almost immediately, particularly as the figure swiftly closed the distance between them. She realized its expression hadn't changed. She tilted her head a long way up to meet the gaze. Really? Violently purple eyes flashed gleefully, as if they suddenly remembered something. A garish grin abruptly split open on the pale face. Elizabeth? A coyly sweet voice spelled out the girl's name. You've returned! Ooh. The light disappeared suddenly, as if window shutters had snapped shut, and then the door opened. Her body moved on its own accord, disconnected from her mind, rolling with confusion. Elizabeth sprinted up the stairs and past the dim door frame draped with spider webs, retracing her original path. She couldn't remember why she set foot in this place, and a growing sense of nausea despite urged her to leave. Her heart settled when she finally set foot on the lush carpet, as long as the front door is still open then. Huh? What? Ooh. There was nothing on the wall. Where's the door? She was trapped by the nothingness that revealed itself in front of her, just like how the cat previously cowered in the corner. This couldn't possibly be happening. Oh, snap. What's going on? What's wrong? The nauseating voice was starting to become irritatingly familiar. Let me out, she cried. Huh? What's that you say? There's no such thing as the front door, she retorted. I just came through the front door. I didn't see that. You told me to shut it on my way out. I don't remember saying that. The unease that had disappeared resurfaced with will, almost tangible in its strength. Terror, exhaustion. She didn't want to face this last turn of events. A strong sense of fatigue stole its way into her mind, and her eyes started to close. Ooh, she wasn't joking about the long sleeves. What's wrong? Elizabeth! How did you know my name? Her eyes shut firmly before she could ask the question. Indeed, I shall enchant your eyes and your ears, instead of shutting yourself away, sad as the world, the groans your books. Come, follow me to a new place. Let us go then to learn about life and leave the rubbish of philosophy. Berlinzine, la domination des Fausts. Elizabeth opened her eyes. Where is this place? The pendulum ticked away mercilessly in the empty air, as if the only living thing left in the world. Oh, I'm controlling her now. Ooh. It's a piece of chocolate candy. Take the candy. Get chocolate candy. Okay. Eating it will impact more energy and your walking speed will increase. It can be repeatedly until the max limit is reached. You will be unable to progress if you cannot walk. Okay then. It was locked. It was dark outside. The French doors, no matter how one looked at it, was all fake. What is she holding? Like on the right? What is that? Is she holding a little bear? It's cute. A key! The half of the label that remained in its word is 1F. Right corridor. Right corridor key, okay. The reflection of my face in a stern expression. books. We'll move our keys. Alt enter switches to full screen mode. Chocolate will increase. Wait. Maybe I should know. Okay. Okay then. Do I click? Okay there. This game is really nice. I feel really submerged actually. Stick to the corners. How do I get out of here? We should probably explore the middle. Ooh. No firewood. There were matches and a candle holder. Get matches. Using matches will increase your vision range. They can be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached. You'll be unable to progress if you cannot see. Paper and ink. Do you wish to make a record? Yes, please. Save this game. Okay, game saved. Nice. How do I get in there? Is this like a wall right here? Or is no? Yeah, it's a solid wall. Come find me. No, there really isn't anything. She woke herself up with a brisk shake of her head. Although she had yet to figure out what happened, Elizabeth didn't feel right. Just standing there. Cold shivers ran down her back just as she finished the thought. Would it make a difference if she had a decent effort to communing with the being? Didn't you want to leave? Why did you suddenly start looking for the door? Those weren't actual questions, just sarcasm that wavered insidiously around her. She slumped on the staircase. Who are you? Elizabeth asked. The gaze directed towards Elizabeth creased in a smile as if she had been waiting for the question. The figure burrowed with an almost comical number of flourishes. I am Mephistopheles. Mephisto. Let's call him Mephisto. What? Mephisto, yeah. What exactly are you? Elizabeth further asked. The demon smiled and slowly paced in a wide circle around the girl as it spread its hands in a way that was annoying for some reason. I see no hands, by the way. I am Demon. That demeans everything. Those two long sleeves waved around in a sinister manner. And so she asked, Can you tell me where the front door is? Didn't I say there was no such thing? What? That's what you said. I didn't see a thing. Didn't you walk in on your own violation? How would you not know where the door is? What do you know? They won't tell you anything. They actually don't even welcome you. If only you hadn't been born. It had stolen the right to speak, and every word it spoke dripped blood curdling into Elizabeth's head. She had to resist the urge to cover her eyes, to cover her ears, and face such a coiling, sweet voice, one that had snuck up her unwavers. Think about it. This place is actually not so bad. It's quiet here. You won't hear those things. You won't even want to leave after a while. ... Elizabeth turned back to the rebuttal to rebut the word's theory. No way, she said. I don't want to stay or spend even a second here. Not even for a second? Not even for a second. Really? Alright, want me to make a bet? If you really want to leave, I'll show you the way out. Really? Yes, the demon nodded. But if at any moment the max nostalgic about your time here you wish to preserve an instant of eternity, then you lose. Any instant? Any instant. Well, that didn't seem so hard. She didn't have the slightest inclination to stay here anyways. Elizabeth nodded her head without thinking over it for too long. Oh, good. Then it's settled. The demon caved in satisfaction before she said anything. This was also when the bells in the house started to tring. Elizabeth covered her mouth with both hands before blurting out, "Wait a minute!" The bet had already begun, despite having a lot to say a second ago. The demon's irregular form vanished up the stairs, and she didn't want to keep it all in. Am I playing now? Okay. Let's stop it here, you guys. If you want to watch more of Fausts Alptraum, come back next time for the next video. Until then, see ya!